I don't even know what a mouse is, so if you see one, take a picture and show me, because I would love to know what you're talking about, man.
I'm on their side. I gotta tell you.
Because you're a bad guy.
No, you're insane.
I was just like you when I was your age.
So fucking hot. Can we take 10? I gotta find these hogs. All right, everybody. What's up? Welcome to Overshadowed Podcast. It's 2023. We're back. New Year, same boys. We got a huge candle.
Yeah, this is a sweet candle.
Yeah, it's like $70 candle.
This thing's a huge. It also it says
When you see a candle online, it's like $80. This is that candle. Mm-hmm. But what's up?
I bought a candle recently because it was made with no chemicals, and it was this big. It was $20. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that could be a $120 candle.
Yeah, maybe.
This could be the most expensive thing I've
been
around today.
This was definitely made with chemicals.
This
canticles.
is canticles. Also, it says on
contain canticles.
Canticles.
What I wanted to say is that we're back.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Are we back?
We're back.
Hey guys, I don't know if you knew.
We're back. Well,
we're always back.
Every time we're always back. We're always returning from a hiatus. That's how you know we're really committed to the podcast.
Hey,
we
guys.
are. No, we are.
If every sentence starts, "Hey, I'm back," you're not always there, and that's what they want from us.
Where were you?
We're back. Don't worry about where we were.
Every time
life is hard. That's where we were.
Every time the listeners are like, "Where were you?"
We come back.
I thought you left forever.
It's been 14 days.
Oh, it's like a mom just leaving, like going to a hotel for 3 days, but not telling her kids. So sorry, honey, but we're back, and
it won't happen
we're
again.
not going again
until next time.
Yeah, well, I mean, until next episode. We're back in the Mafioso Hideout, the Stand Comedy Club.
They're really now
the nicest comedy club in New York.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them. This one's the best.
A lot of hotties. This place, speaking of the basement, is like an Italian grandmother's basement, and it gets more and more prohibition-y every time we come in here. There's always a new stack of liquor that they're hiding in the basement. This thing is they got 15 boxes of wine that's probably illegally paid for. They're keeping it in the basement for people who knock twice. You get to drink with Chappelle in here.
Yeah, some of the food products I've never seen anywhere else.
Yes,
there's huge bags of a label I don't recognize.
Yeah, there's
like
a lot of
Cortolo or something.
Yeah.
That looked like polenta for an army. If it even is polenta.
Maybe this is like a drug bust where we crack open one of those wine boxes.
It's all meth.
Find 100 kilos of meth.
Yeah.
100 kilos of crystal found at the bottom of the stand. Thanks to the two Cam boys who happen to be back.
It is like 70s mafia hideout, Rose Garden, grandma's house.
They said it's supposed to resemble the basement in the movie Goodfellas.
Okay.
So that is like Italian mafia. So it's like
including over there because it's very that 70s show over there.
No, I didn't. I don't know the scene they're talking about.
Hazy IPA. Maybe we should crack into a hazy IPA.
I was thinking about it. If it wasn't in the box, I would have been sipping already.
Oh man.
I almost cracked open a tonic just because they're open, but I was like, I hate tonic. That would be purely out of spite to drink a tonic out of. I did this the other day. Can I tell you my story? Do you have anything else you want to say?
I just wanted to hey, we're back in a fun way. But maybe we did that.
Yeah, I think we did. Be in the moment.
All right. But I did also want to start with that we're recommitting to the pod.
Recommitting.
And to your dad. All right, we're going to make this marriage work between us and your ears.
We're hiring out.
We're hiring out. We're outsourcing. We've realized that, honestly, it's tough working with Charles.
It's tough.
We're hiring a producer. I'm replacing Charles with an AI.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be really cool art.
Yeah, it's going to be cool art. It's going to be clips. Yeah, we're hiring a clip guy. We're hiring a producer.
Yeah, it'll be good.
We're trying to put more effort into it, and there's going to be content coming out on the Patreon every week. So you're definitely going to want to sign up for that. We got it's $2.50. It's honestly insulting to our value.
You're not that everybody listening doesn't just spend.
It's insulting.
$2.
We're offering it for that because you're like, well, what is it?
Yeah,
it's
good stuff.
We ship you a pack of gum every month.
Come on, and you get some stolen wine
at cost. Yeah, we'll ship you whatever we find in the stand. We will ship our Patreon members.
You want some of this coffee? It's pretty bad.
It's all right. We'll put it in a box.
We'll send it to you, like a bag of wine.
We'll pour it into a cardboard box. Oh, yeah, a bag of wine.
You can slap the bag with coffee. Yeah. That's what we should do, make boxed coffee.
Slap up a coffee.
People would do that. You go to a restaurant, you get a little IV bag.
Yeah.
Little avocado toast and IV drip coffee.
Your friends can like squirt flavoring into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit,
dude, this is cool.
We should have some merch.
We'll get some merch shirt idea. This is what's happening. It's January. We're committing to the schedules. We got the pods. We got the producers. We got Patreons. We're going to have some sweet AI shirts coming out for y'all, generated by an AI bot that Zach and I made.
To replace Charles. Okay, he's
like
working
awesome
smart, not hard.
Yeah. Automate. That's what we're doing.
Automate.
We're thinking about it a lot.
I will have an automate.
So if you're just joining us now, welcome. But
things are changing, and it's going to be big, and it's going to be different, and it's going to be...
So I hope you're ready to grow.
I hope you're ready to grow with us.
That's like when you get hired.
Not at us.
Yeah. You ever work a shitty job, and they're like, welcome to the family. We're growing here. We're excited to have you.
Yeah.
You're like, let me just bake the fucking cookies.
You're like, are we going to all have sex?
Yeah. Are we going to fuck here? Is
That's
that
kind of culty.
Yeah.
You know, take your shoes off. Welcome to the family.
Yeah. Welcome to Red Lobster.
Now everybody get in the conga line and start the group massage. That's what happened at your corporate job, right? See, that's what I miss about in person is the conga line massages that HR would make you do.
Well, you have to do it at lunch.
bond.
You have to send in your video, and that's kind of fun because you can kind of just let loose without anybody judging you.
Yeah.
But
Otherwise, they dock your pay for an hour.
yeah, I'll tell you about it later. But I want to tell you about this story that I think you would resonate because it was in the vein of being a cheap boy, and I went to exchange a coffee can that I bought. And it just all went annoyingly, but I'm trying to work on not being a pushover, so I stood my ground. I went to Seatown.
Honestly, dude, I do not think of you as a pushover when it comes to customer service or interacting with any vendor.
Yeah, fuck them.
You're kind of a Marin.
Good.
Mark Marin. Male Karen.
Yeah, I mean, I like to be now. Well, this is kind of what happened.
It's funny you're disappointed to be compared to Mark Marin, but not to a male Karen.
Yeah.
When you thought it was Mark Marin, you're like, oh.
I know. Well, I was like, I don't really like...
Oh, Male Karen, yeah.
Male Karen is cool. I like Male Karen.
Yeah.
I'll be a Karen when needed. That's what life is. You can't never be a Karen. You got to be a Karen accordingly.
Karens are just standing up for themselves.
Yeah.
We're a pro Karen.
Karen Pride.
Back to Blue, Karen Pride.
Karen Pride.
Remember Back to Blue?
Back to Blue was great. You got to bring that back
Yeah,
since we're back.
Yeah.
But this is what happened. I go to Seatown. You have a Seatown in your neighborhood?
Yeah.
It's a grocery store that I like. I go to check out. I forget that I needed coffee, so I just ran to a coffee aisle while she was ringing up my groceries, grabbed a can, put it down, get home, realize it's chock full of nuts, hazelnut flavor.
Ooh.
I know. Chock full of nuts, not the best, but it's fine.
Hazelnut is.
Hazelnut
I was
flavor.
raised to hate hazelnut coffee.
Oh, really?
My dad had a certain fury about it.
Really?
Yeah, he really hated it. My mom even knew. Like, she's like,
don't say it in the house.
Don't say the H word.
Don't say hazelnut.
Yeah, he just thought, I don't know, he thought it was really disgusting, and I think also for weak men.
Only simps drink hazelnut, boys.
Kinda.
If I ever catch you with hazelnut, you're out of this house.
I'm not raising no hazelcucks.
Yeah.
Not in this house.
Something happened to him.
So you accidentally got hazelnut, which
Get home,
yeah.
see it's hazelnut. It's artificially flavored. I'm like, all right, that's all poison. Fuck you.
It tastes like remembering hazelnut.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I remember the flavor of hazelnut.
Yeah, through aluminum foil. It should
Yeah.
taste like poison.
Yeah.
It tastes like you are smoking a joint made out of foil. And then, so I was like, I'll try it because I don't like returning things. It's annoying to me. But I kept the receipt, made a pot, tasted like cancer.
Yeah.
And it tasted where you get angry. We only have a couple of joys in life right now.
Coffee's
Stand up.
one of them.
Coffee's one of them. So now you're fucking up one of my little dopamines. And I was like, all right, I'll go return it. Go back there. I really was furious. What?
You're messing with my squirt.
Yeah, don't be. Yeah,
I was listening to a podcast about psychology. They kept calling it squirt.
That's funny. Coffee?
Like the squirt of dopamine. Yeah, it was about video game addiction.
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with me. And they kept saying it's you know, you get random squirts.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah. So you limit yourself sometimes with dopamine. You try to get in the good habits. You're good because you're trying to get sustainable sources of
Yeah,
dopamine.
I'm
on fossil fuels.
I need to go through a dopamine car wash every morning. Take a cold shower, jack off, have my coffee.
Yeah. But you're looking at like clean, you know. Mm-hmm. You're not smoking. You're not playing video games.
Well, I got some games because I was looking at too much.
Yeah.
So
Say
I
it
was
into
like,
the mic like a man.
Nope.
Porn.
A little porn.
I'll just do impressions of you and cut it in.
Only the real ones will know.
Porn. Who was it?
You say it like that one comic who has huge arms, Billy Princell.
Oh, okay.
He has that like. I
love his delivery.
I think the problem with dating is
It's low and throaty.
Yeah.
It's back here. Anyway, so you got hazelnut coffee.
Get hazelnut.
You got hazel fucked.
Yeah, I got hazel fucked, and I'm
over.
like, I'm not gonna get hazel cucked. I'm going to the store and I'm gonna get my hazel
hazelnut.
buck back. Oh, there we go.
Your hazel butt back?
Buck back.
Oh, I thought they had your butt. Hey, inflation, man. Things are getting expensive.
You guys have my ass right now.
It's actually cash and ass or grass. If you have weed, otherwise I'll need money and your ass.
All of it. So I get to walk back to
It's cash, grass,
or
and ass. It's all of it, yeah.
What's this?
This is coffee.
Oh, nice.
Steaming cup of
Piping
joe.
hot.
It's piping,
You
baby.
working in the ice?
I take it conmigo. We're trying to go international. We got big plans.
Hold it up.
Contigo.
And say Sequoia in that voice.
Sequoia. What did you think the candle said?
It says Sequoia hand-poured soy candle, but I thought it said hand-poured boy candle. I was like, what does that mean? Is this candle or boy, or is it worse than I think?
Did he pour it, or is it him?
Is this a boy candle?
Just a rendered boy into a sweet-smelling candle. It's like veal. It's very sweet
Yeah.
when they're young.
The candle of a boy. The candle of a man, repulsive.
Yeah. I bet witches would make boy candles.
Mhm.
You know, after they eat the meat, they boil down the bones or whatever.
Yeah, the marrow. Make a candle, make a
Yeah.
broth.
You know gelatin is a
Pork.
animal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like animal
There's
fat.
this-
What is it? Bones.
Yeah.
I think it's bones.
Yeah,
It's
there's
bones.
there's this video that's really gross that is like for pro vegans where it's a backwards video. You ever see that one? Where
It's the truth, but it's also propaganda.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those.
Sure.
It's like the process of candy being made, and
Okay.
it's in reverse. So it like starts as candy,
Oh, no.
and then you're going back, and then the pig's on a hook.
the pig.
You're like, I thought these were just Sour Patch Kids. And the video's like, think again. These aren't just Sour Patch Kids.
Save me!
These are Sour Patch Pigs.
If you weren't throwing up at this point, you're going to hell.
Yeah. Make my boobs. What's that song by Evanescence is playing in the background? I gotta wake up.
The pigs are mouthing it. Can't wake up. Save me.
The spike is going through their head. Come on. One pig wakes up at the last second.
I don't want to be candy.
But I follow on the path of my father.
What is that song?
I don't know. I just tried to make it into something.
Oh, nice.
So I get
wait, hold on. I got something about the pigs. Here's my thing about that. Because I have wrestled
With pigs?
mentally. No.
Oh, your mental pigs. You're wrestling your mental pigs, right?
I'm chasing my mental hogs. I'm trying to wrangle them.
Trying to wrangle. I know they get slippery sometimes. It's hard to
Hold
get
on,
them.
wait, hold on. They're like, Zach, what do you think? And I'm like, well, all right, now I got to wrestle my mental
My
pigs.
mental pigs are going everywhere.
I'll get back to you. Can we take 10? I got to find these hogs. They're all greased up. They're covered in drugs and lack of sleep.
And self-doubt and fear of success.
Oh, God.
That is an oily pig. The one that doesn't believe in himself.
That's a slippery one.
Yeah, that pig gets out of my hands
So here's the
every
pig
minute.
that I've been wrestling with gelatin, is that if they're using, like, are they just killing pigs and then wasting the entire pig and distilling them into candy? Or are they using the meat and then they take the bones and they sell them to gelatin
I think in the video it's like the whole pig is gelatin. Like these are gelatin pigs. It's probably.
That doesn't even make sense. What is...
We gotta watch the video. It's been like a year or two, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. But you could be
know
right.
what I mean?
If they're using the full pig,
They're
cool
using
with
the
it.
full pig. Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
Skittles are just what do you got, bacon in there? It's like it doesn't say may contain meat,
No, I think it's just that's true.
but
No, some of it is there's
guess it
vegan
is.
candy.
I just feel like if they're using the pig anyway, then
Sure, that's fine.
yeah. It's like if the pig has to die, we should use its bones and eat them as candy.
Yeah, use everything.
We should make, but that's kind of awesome. That's kind of beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's like water to wine, bones to candy.
Yeah, but
It's a rebirth. It's 2023, and we're pro gelatin as long as they're using the whole pig.
yeah.
So
use
that's
the whole
where we
pig.
stand. So you took the hazelnut back just to get back to your coffee story. I cannot wait to see how it goes and what happens.
Well, I don't know if I can come back after that.
At the edge of their
That
seats.
was quite the side rail. No, but I get back to the store, go up to the first cashier I can get. What's
we're on the
that?
side rail, and then we're back
exactly.
down. Now we're cruising.
Batman in the Lincoln Tunnel.
We're scooching
We're the men
up.
in black car. Woo.
Yep, we're merging in the left lane. We're merging back.
Okay, we're back on track. Get to
We're
C-Town.
back.
I got the can. I got the receipt ready. I'm thinking this is going to be awesome. Everybody is going to be like, you're fucking cool. Thanks for returning this. You're a badass. You know what you believe in. Here's another can of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling proud. Walking into the
Here's
store.
your ass back.
Here's your ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, thank you so much. There's one cashier open. Go up to him. It's like a 16-year-old kid. And I was like, hey, man, can I exchange this? I have the receipt. And he goes, did you try it? And I was like, yeah, I tried it. And he goes, you can't exchange it if you have tried it.
Gotcha.
And I was like, I mean, but it's gross. And I was like, that's how I found out I wanted to exchange it.
Okay.
Because I tried it, and it's ew. And then
I gave you guys a shot.
yeah. And he's like, we don't do that here. And I was like,
I'm not going to say I don't like it if I haven't tried it.
yeah, I was like, come on.
I've grown
man.
up.
Yeah, now I feel weird because I like don't want to be mean to a kid, like a
Yeah.
16-year-old. But
That's
I want
why they place them there.
Yeah,
It's tough dealing with a kid, customer
yeah.
service.
You want to remain a chill, bruh.
Yeah,
you
chill
know?
bro is like not abusing a kid.
Yeah,
You don't want someone to walk in the middle if you're just, let me return this coffee.
God.
You have him by the little collar.
Yeah, exactly.
You're threatening to
I was
kiss
just
him.
like you when I was your age. You know what it got?
So fucking hot. Just freaking him out.
You're probably swimming in pussy right now. No respect for any fellow man. Well, I'll tell you.
Hose before
Alyssa
bro.
breaks up with you, and life means nothing. The cough. I've already.
Alyssa was a hard one for you.
Look, it was hard for both of us.
It was equal pain on both sides.
I tell myself that. Okay. So he's like, you can't exchange this. And I just kind of smile because I'm like, come on, this is ridiculous. Like, I also wanted him to be like, fuck this place. Don't care about this place. And then he goes, let me get the manager. And I was like, thank you. And then he goes, Dad? Hey, Dad? And I was like, nepotism. Of course. He didn't have to work his way up to being a cashier.
No.
He got this spot because his daddy works here.
So what does Dad say?
So his dad comes over. Now we're all in the huddle, and he steps out
You're
of
behind the counter.
No, I wish he stepped out from the cashier. He joined his dad. I went over to talk to the dad.
Uh-huh.
Kid comes and joins. Probably a little father-son moment. He wants.
You were talking to this kid in front of the counter?
I was talking to this kid. He's behind the cashier.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Let me get my dad."
I think of a cashier as a guy, not a cash register.
Oh, cash register. Yes.
I'm like, is there a second cashier?
Sorry, my
Who's
bad.
that guy?
Yeah, I just say
You say cashier as the whole unit,
yes.
Of
I'm at the
payments.
cash station.
the machine.
I'm docked.
Okay.
I'm in the.
So
the
the guy's
jet-
back
I'm in
there,
the
and then
jetway.
the dad. You're in the jetway, and then the dad comes in.
Dad comes out. I'm talking to him. Now we're just in the lane that you can access
Okay. Yep.
the
Yep.
jetway.
Yep.
And we're in the boarding group area.
Once you're cleared, yeah.
And then the son comes over and joins. And I tell him the same thing, like, hey, I just want to return this. And he's like, why? And I was like, it's gross. And he's like, we don't do that. And I'm like, come on, man, it's fucking gross. And he goes, is it bad? And I was like, no, it's not. I mean, he like looked at the date, like, is it bad? And I was like,
Yeah.
no, it's not bad, but it's
It's
bad.
bad.
It's bad. And he goes, and I'm trying to just be like, come on, dude. Fuck this place. Give me one can of coffee, you piece. I'm getting like, what the fuck? Why do you have such allegiance to the machine right now, man?
Yeah, and the father's like, Dad.
Yeah.
Grandpa comes out.
And then he
What?
goes. And then he
Did
goes.
you try it?
Yeah.
We can't return it. You should have known it was gross.
It says hazelnut.
Yes.
Then he goes, hey, man, you bought it. That's your problem. You're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And then I got super angry because I was like, come on, man.
Uh-huh.
I'm obviously not in a good place right now.
To be asking for this.
I'm
I
exchanging
need this.
a $6 can of coffee. Throw me a bone,
It's
buddy.
more than the coffee. It's
yeah,
my life.
This means more to me.
This
right
means
now.
my life is crumbling. I
If
need
I-
a win.
Yeah, dude.
I need
give me
a
the
W
fucking
from
can.
you.
You think if I had coffee money, I'd be back here exchanging a $6? I'd be in Hawaii spreading those grounds over the oceans like my great granddad's ashes. I wouldn't be here trying to get a new can.
I thought the C stood for compromise.
Yeah, let's go.
Come
and
on.
then, so he says, "Hey man, it's your problem."
Hey man,
You
where
gotta-
are we now?
Hey man.
So you are.
And he goes,
you
"You
are in
get-
the islands.
See Township of Jamaica. And so then he says that, and I get super. I just remember there was like a split second where I got like really angry, and in my head I was just like, "Male Karen."
Activate.
And I just got really loud, and I go, "What's the problem here?"
Oh no!
I just go, "What's your argument?" I just go, "What's your argument, man?"
Oh my god, dude! It's so clear what their argument is.
I know, but
I'm on their side.
No, they're
I gotta
not.
tell you,
Dude,
I'm on their
but
side.
Because you're a bad guy.
No, you're insane.
It's not like I'm coming in there with a fucking open can of soup. Like, ew, it's coffee.
You're at home, your home spoon. Where could this thing have been? It could have been, you could use that for
that's
heroin.
what I'm saying. You should have
dunked it in the hazelnut.
I'm not saying you keep it. Just let me return it to satisfy the customer. Satisfy your customer. This is what you're not going under. That's the wrong policy. Mm-hmm. Satisfy the customer so I come back to spend more money at your store. Mm-hmm. This is a blow you're going to have to take, and this is something that stores account for.
Okay.
You account for this. This is a big company. The one fucking can is going to make me happy or never come back. This is in customer appreciation. Uh-huh. So I just scream. I go, "What's?" And he goes, "I go, what's your argument?" And he goes, "There's no argument. There's nothing."
Oh,
and I was
hands
like,
up.
"Yeah." Now I'm like, "Oh, okay."
You're on the offensive.
Now they're really, because every store can't be getting in trouble. Who's filming now? Uh-huh. And then so he goes up, puts his hands up. His kid comes to my side, starts calling me dad. And
all I'm saying is, like, the more the story goes on, if someone is filming, this is going on our public freakouts. Like, I would
do a side by side, defend everything, and win. I got you already.
The guy who responds to the video uploaded of him is a crazy person.
No, if it needed to be handled.
Hey guys, listen. I know there's been like the bagel guy comes on. You're not my dad, God, I'm my boss. You're that guy. You're a normal height, that guy.
What do you want me to do? Keep the shitty poison coffee? In your life, what's the better outcome? What would you do?
Did you accidentally buy hazelnut?
Yes. And I said
said that?
I said I was on my way out. I forgot it.
I agree with you. I don't know. I don't think I would do this. I would have lied. I would have said I didn't try it.
He opened it when he said, "Did you try it?" He was like, "Did you try it?" And I was like, "Yeah." But also, I don't.
You could have said you opened it and then you smelled it and then you're like, "Bah."
I also, but I want to be like.
I would lie.
I
would lie more
you
than
would lie.
you.
That's fine.
Thank you.
But you would still try because who gets the
to
worst?
Win them back, folks.
The outcome is
you guys see that?
Shitty
we
coffee.
talked to the audience in this season.
I'm hyped.
We're breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. Choose your own adventure.
Click on me or Charles. Anyway, so how did this end?
Okay.
This coffee.
So I go, "What's
fiasco.
the problem?" And then he goes,
"What's the problem?"
Yeah, I yelled at, and I did feel like in the moment I felt bad for I was like maybe a little too loud. So he goes, "All right, you got to talk to the big boss." And then now he brings me over to the guy in the suit at the store. This is the senator of Seatown. He brings me over. This guy. So now I've climbed up the ladder to the big boy.
I forgot
you ever in a
met the guy with the suit.
Yeah, I always see him. He's always greeting the guests like it's a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, he's a shark.
Like, he's up and down the aisles.
He can't stop moving.
He can do anytime they need him. He's there. That's my job as floor manager. Anything you guys need. I wear a suit, but I'm just like you. I worked every position before I was me. Remember that.
He has a little upside-down T robot going through the store as his little assistant.
Yeah.
Buying gum. He always thinks you're buying gum at my store.
What?
You know those things, the security things? The security robots in grocery stores, the upside-down Ts?
I don't think I've seen the upside-down T.
They're so stupid.
I've seen like the R2-D2 versions.
It's like a human-sized Roomba that just goes around. It's like, hello. Shopping gum, and it's supposed to tell people like what you're looking at or buying, but in my store it just thinks everyone's buying gum. Shopping gum.
Lot of gum today.
Meat section.
Good gum.
I wish I could taste
all this gum.
So little mouth.
Now I'm in the store. I'm talking to the boss and talking to the Pope, and I go. I've reached the Pope.
Mayor of Seatown.
Senator.
Sorry.
There's two of them.
He's higher. Oh, okay. There are two.
So yeah, I didn't see the other. I don't know if you've ever seen a grocery store office. You always got to take stairs up to one. You ever noticed that?
Yeah. Well,
you see that, you're like, that's a little house.
No, not at
That's
mine.
the boss house.
Mine looks like a.
That's where the boss lives.
That's the lookout. He looks down on the floor. No, dude, I've never actually. Mine's just if you go straight on the main floor and there's doors that look like jail cells.
Yeah, those are
fun.
fun.
They don't want you to get in them.
Yeah, but you've seen the upstairs boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
I've seen him around. Were you relieved when you saw him? Because you're like, okay, finally.
I was
some
like
order.
Yeah.
To this rabble.
Finally, a suit.
Yeah.
think I was talking to a butcher over there by the fucking sides of his smock. But when he did have a butcher's outfit, the dad was wearing a butcher's smock.
Oh, you're a meat man?
I was like, yeah, that's where I was like, I'm not really.
I'm not getting...
It's like talking to a security guard at the mall. You're not really a cat.
I'm not getting my nut from the meat man.
Yeah. So I get to him, and that's what I did think is when I saw him, I was like, this guy's going to...
Yeah, my day is about to turn around.
Because he just
Mr. Monopoly's
now
here.
He needs to get me out of there. Give him what a
kiss on your ass.
Yeah. Let me and then
$5 in your pocket that he puts there.
Yeah, exactly. Gives you a little kiss on the cheek.
Yep.
A wink.
Thank you for coming to Comfort Town.
Yeah.
He totally rebrands it in your mind.
He's got to massage.
So what does this guy do?
So I go, hey man, what's up? And he's like, what's the problem? And like,
oh, he gives
this
it to you.
shit
What's the problem?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
No, yeah, exactly.
It sucks. I tried it. It sucks.
It's not my fault they made a shit product, and it was the same day. So I was like,
yeah.
You
call yourselves Customer Town?
Yeah. More like
I'll have 5 more until we're done.
I just want to exchange this, man. And he goes, did you try it? And he goes, and I was like, come on, dude, you're crazy.
He sheeshed you?
He's just like, oh, and I was like it's so hard to part ways.
Just sucking in your hope.
And I just stood there and I was like, come on, dude. I was like, it's gross. And he goes, you tried it? And I go, you want to try it? It's fucking you.
Everybody try it.
Try this shit. And
on the ground. You take out a gun. Everybody's going to try it.
Somebody boil some water now.
We're going to finish this.
We're going to drink this pot of coffee.
Brian Engle comes out with a big pool cleaning stick.
Everybody down. Yeah.
I'll net all you motherfuckers. Karma the Clown is here.
Now this guy's giving me you tried it.
Oh God!
And I'm like,
now you actually got to get Bill de Blasio in to help you out.
If you want me next time to come in and be like, I don't like the color. Like, what do you want me to say?
Right.
To return this?
Lie, dude. Just say I didn't mean to buy this.
I shouldn't. My whole thing. I shouldn't have to lie to you.
No, you must lie.
I'll lie, but when it's something as insignificant as coffee,
it's all about getting through the day. I'd like to have the floor.
You don't feel like you. It also kind of feels fun though to work your way up a little bit. If someone's gonna shit on you and then you're nice for a little bit, and you're like, "Come on, dude," it's way more fun to turn on, just be like, "Boop, fuck you."
No, I respect. I'd like to see it in action because you retelling me, you kind of sound like a dick.
They're dicks,
but
though.
I believe you, and if I saw it, if I saw it, all I know is you. I'm just picturing you doing this to cowering immigrants. They're behind the counter, they're 4 feet tall, and they're cowards, so they're 3 feet tall. And you're just like, what the fuck?
That's what happened to, I'm not saying we need more white saviors, but now the way the story's painted is he's always the enemy. And I don't like that. These guys were shitting on me, and you're taking their side.
All right.
Just because they're POC.
Sorry.
But in reality, they're POS. Pieces of shit, dude. And I'm going, C-Town has different laws.
So did you walk out of there just with nothing but your
No, he goes, you tried it, and I was like, come on. And he goes, all right, take another can. Take another can.
Hey.
And I go, thank you. Yeah, let me take another can. I walk out of there.
Take another can.
Take another can.
Take another can.
Yeah.
Take another can. You start hitting it like a drum.
Take another can now.
See? This is what a happy customer
looks like. That rap
Was this so hard?
I like it when you take another can, don't stop. That big can. That big can. I'm going to ground it. Pour it. Drink it with the big... Okay. Sorry, guys.
All right, so you walk out of there.
So I walk out of there.
Brand new can of hazelnut coffee.
No. I pick hazelnut. Guys, you're not going to believe this.
Did you try it? Yes! I don't know why.
I tried it as soon as I left.
I put it right in my mouth. It tasted awful.
Can you guys believe this? They're making shit out there.
You're like, what means an acquired taste? Oh, my God.
I hate this coffee. It's barely chewable.
It does not go down easy.
Does anybody have any water?
And it comes out immediately. So
really makes me feel alive.
So what'd you pick? What'd you end up with?
Extra bold.
Extra bold.
Just like me that day. I went with a personality pick.
I like a light roast better, honestly. I prefer a light roast. More caffeine. It's a brighter taste. Extra bold was for me. Good for you.
Yeah.
I like a dark roast.
Yeah. And since then,
I got
C-Town has gone out
jungle
of business.
Okay.
Their economy was...
With my lack of support, you take the C, a.k.a. Charles, out of C-Town, it's just a town.
It's
and
just
that
a
town's
stupid
gonna
place. Yeah, this is the town's in trouble. So that was my story. about coffee.
On to you with the news. I got a few stories, man.
Kind of took you for you didn't know whose side you were on during that story.
That was a ride. How long was that? I feel like I've been here forever.
You had to take a drink of coffee after that. Like it was a shift.
I got to reset.
Holy hell.
Let me tell you this, I like the winter. I was telling Nick this. I like the winter because if you get up at a reasonable hour and you have a whole day, then you can like take a nap or something at 5 and then it becomes dark. It's a whole new day.
Mm-hmm.
You have
it's
6 to midnight. Yeah, it's dark day now. You got, in the winter, I like it because you got bright day and dark day. And in the summer,
it helps me just split up my gaze.
The summer is nice because you have a lot of sun, and it's like you can kind of get to being outside or being with people whenever. There's not a lot of urgency. But in the summer, I feel there's a lot of pressure to use all that time, right? So if you're feeling down in the summer, it's extra. It's like salt on the wound.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, too much day.
Mm-hmm.
Too much potential
yeah.
to be happy that I am wasting.
Yeah, and the dark hang feels cool. Like the gritty, like the dark outside
exactly.
hang. It's like, well,
you got your
really
bright day and then your seedy nightlife in the winter.
Yep.
Your nightlife begins at 4:30.
Yeah.
You know, I think we got to rethink about how we think about winter.
Yeah, I would. I'm on board.
I know. Fucking well, get Heather on board because she hates it here.
She does hate it here. What am I gonna do?
She's to be continued.
All right, I'll have a
follow up next time. That's on our Patreon.
One time I was like, let's go.
You and Heather should have your relationship talks on the
Great.
Patreon.
I was like, when I was thinking about that scenario about like she wants to move and stuff, and I was like, cool, I could just like lie, and then on New Year's Eve, I'll be like, I just feel different. And I was like, that was like an honest thought I had. And I was like, ew. I counted all down to the last day.
Feel different about what?
Us. I just feel like if I moved, I'd be lying to you. Thanks for the last financial.
5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
It's over.
I wish you the best. That's what you say.
Grab a random girl.
Hope you're having the best time.
You grab him. It's healthy.
Is he cooler and better than me? Fuck you. I didn't mean obtain the best. I meant I wish you the best, like in most wishes don't actually come true. Okay.
I do have some stories. Do you want to take a quick pee break and reset the cams and get some water?
What should our pee break be brought to you by?
Brought to you by splash guards in the urinals. You know, companies make little diaper-shaped, probably made of pig gelatin things that catch your pee.
Yeah, those are nice.
They've done studies. They've had different lengths of prongs. It's like there's a lot of technology going into men's pee capture.
Well, you can't. Well, this splashes all over you.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
That destabilizes the economy.
Yeah,
because it does. You go out and you're covered in pee, and your date thinks you're an animal. And you don't go on to now she has the ick, and she can't get past it, and she tries to get past it for a few months, and you want to marry this woman. But you propose, and she goes, I'm sorry, I just can't. And you go, why? And she goes, because to all my friends, I call you Mr. Speckle. It's grossing me out. And so this is going to destabilize the economy, because they're not going to get married. You know, she thinks she can do better. She can't. She shouldn't have thought she could. He's going to turn to drugs. These people aren't working. They're sucking from the teat of America. And it's all just going to go downhill.
These piss pants men.
These piss pants men are, it's
That's what this phrase piss poor came from.
Piss poor, yeah, because you piss yourself too many times, you lose everything, and then you're
piss.
You're
not even once.
Not even once. I have a new roommate now.
Nice.
His name's Cupid.
Cupid could be the name of somebody that's like violent.
Cupid Gooding Jr. It's his given name.
Where's he from?
I don't know where he's from, but he has he told me about his siblings, Angel, Bliss, and Dolly, but not like llama.
Yeah.
Like Parton.
Yeah.
Not like Salvador. So it's weird. Cupid, Angel, Bliss, Dolly. I don't know.
Bliss. Which one is Bliss? Is that a guy
Cupid,
or
Angel, Bliss? It was probably like the parents lost the enchantment with their children. Cupid, Angel, Bliss.
Oh, I think
this one's fucking Dolly. I don't care.
I hope it was the other way around. I hope they were like on the 4th pregnancy, they were like, what were we thinking?
Let's treat this kid like a kid.
Yeah, what the hell? Bliss?
Not some concept.
Yeah, what?
Like an imaginary flying creature.
What's his last name?
I don't want to give out his last name.
Is it funny to his first name?
No, it's a cool last name. It does seem...
Or is it romance?
It starts and ends with a vowel. So it's kind of melodic.
Oh, cool.
But he's very cool. I actually really like him.
Nice.
He's a cool roommate. And I have a free cat now because he brought a Maine Coon.
Cupid Alatucha? Is that it? I just wanted to guess. Sorry, I was holding it in. I was like, it was more of a puzzle for me. Like, starts with the vowel.
Okay.
Ends with the
7
vowel.
letters.
Sounds like a last name.
Uh-huh.
Alatucha. And I was like,
Yeah.
could be it.
Cupid Alatucha.
Gotta be optimistic. It's the beginning of the year.
Senor Alatucha
Junior.
and me are hanging out.
Cupid Alatucha Jr.
Yeah, he's cool, though. It's nice to have someone who, like, because I lived with a friend before,
Uh-huh.
Gabe, and it is nice to not even have pressure to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're just roommates, but we're all very cheerful and, like, it's like a good, limited,
Yep.
but still good interaction.
Yeah.
You know?
What's up, dude?
We have each
You guys
other's
catch up about each other's day in the
ketchup,
kitchen.
little ketchup, little mustard, and then we go our separate ways.
Mm-hmm. And you got a communal cat now.
And I got a free
So
cat.
that's-
Pooped on my bed. Second day she was
Really?
here.
She doesn't like you yet.
Yep. Venus had a storm on the bed. No, I think she was kind of maybe like marking her territory. She's
I think
real
the
cozy
poop
in
is
my room
fuck
now.
you.
The poop is I love you. I looked it up. That's what it said. It was in the shape of a heart. It was anatomically correct. It's a very smart cat. But her name's Venus.
Mm-hmm.
And she's very cute.
Venus Alatucha.
Venus Alatucha. I feel like Alatucha's Italian.
Wait, say it being Trump.
Venus Alatucha.
The brightest cat I
Venus and Serena Alatucha. Two massive women. Huge arms, legs, the size of my head. Probably as much hair. I'm kidding. I'm only joking. Probably not. Who could know? I think they released his taxes. I do.
It's just a funny thing
Out
to
of the
end on.
news.
Okay, so now you get a kitty.
So I got a pretty little kitty, and it is. She's very sweet too. She's kind of like a dog, or like where she'll like just come up and like lean against you and fall over and stuff, and
Wow.
want like belly rubs. It's funny. Cupid's kind of like obsessed with the cat. Like inevitably, 50% of our conversations will end in, or like if I bring up Venus, like yeah, Venus slept on my bed the whole day. It was like very cute. You know, I was like looking at her at my desk. And he's like, well, she is a lady of leisure. That's how she likes it. She's a little queen. And I'm like,
But those are the
all right.
funniest. That's such a funny. I have a buddy who does that too.
I'm
It's
just
so
learning
funny.
that his appreciation for his cat is like pseudo-Egyptian.
Yeah.
It's almost, it has divine power, you know. It's like, it's beyond human.
That's funny.
Something to worship.
Do you laugh?
Not yet. You know, I still think I'm taking it in.
Mm-hmm.
And soon, once I'm fully charged, I'll start laughing.
Yo,
And
yeah, you
as
gotta-
we get more
you gotta get the
comfortable,
lingo.
I'm going to start razzing
Yeah, you
on
get some
him.
culture shock right now.
Yeah, so I got a cat. It's very nice. We have opposite schedules, so I'm there during the day. He's not, and then like I'm generally gone at night. It's funny though because I've noticed myself starting to like if I'm just in a rush, like try to miss him.
Yeah,
You know, you kind of
You
try
don't
to
want-
escape. You have a full
yeah.
day where you pretend you live alone.
Yeah.
You know, if you can skirt your roommate for the whole day, you're like, I'm in a studio apartment.
This
I'm
is
in
my
a
place.
1-bedroom, dude.
This is my place. This is my cat.
Yeah, big place, free cat. I don't have to buy the litter. I don't have to feed it.
Yep.
My life rules.
Yeah.
If you can evade your roommate.
Yeah, you're walking on sunshine.
Yeah.
That's the whole day. The whole goal of having roommates is to make it seem like you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's why you want it to be clean. You want no trays.
You ever hear the front door? Well, you don't. My building.
I brush my tracks with palms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I make sure no footprints of his or mine linger.
Yeah. Only Venus.
Only Venus.
2 paws in the sand
Her sweet
were
little
found.
Yeah. I turned around. It's only 4 paw prints. She's walking on all.
She's
only
walking on
2s.
2 of them,
Not all 4s, only 2s.
like a freak.
When I was touring the apartment with Cupid, I almost said Venus. Sometimes I almost interchange
I would
their
too,
names.
dude.
It's so
I
scary.
would too,
Because they're related.
I
Like
know.
Cupid, it's Roman
Yeah,
or Greek
I
or
know.
something,
Why
and the
did you-
planets.
When I heard Venus, I was like, all right, guy.
I'm gonna
Come
call her
on.
Pluto and him Aphrodite or something.
Yeah. Call him.
Zeus, Hera, you know, Poseidon,
What are the others?
Hades, Ares, he's the god of war. Hephaestus, he's the smith. Artemis is like the huntress. Hermes is the winged guy.
Yeah.
Can you think of any?
No. I
Okay.
think there's Dr. Zoidberg.
Yeah, so I do almost kind of confuse him with other, like Greek and Roman deities and planets. It's scary out there. I also haven't asked him his pronouns, which like
that's a
now I'm worried it might be rude to do
Mm-hmm.
because I called him man so much. If he happens to identify as a guy, and I now question it, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
What's the problem?
Yeah. Now you're questioning.
Look at these hazelnuts.
Yeah.
You think I'm not a man? I don't think you would do that." He starts beating me with a shoehorn. I use a shoehorn. This is a Cupid tell-all. You know the long shoe. They're really good. You can buy them at IKEA. They're like 3-foot long shoehorns.
What does that do? I don't know
What is a shoehorn?
Yeah, I know what they are. I know what they are, but I've never actually seen anybody use one.
When you're ready to leave, you blow it, and your shoes
come back.
Yeah, they come to you like the Iron Giant,
Like
finding his way back to his body. They slip on. He's like the original Iron Man.
Cupid?
The Iron Giant.
He is.
No matter how many times I hack that guy to pieces, he still comes back, and he gives me $1,000 every month. That's why I love him. No, he is actually he is cool. So I'm liking the roommate situation.
What was a big thing though?
So you know that I've had my apartment. How would you describe it? Verminous, infested, minorly.
Well, yeah, I haven't seen it. Yeah, there were times that I've been there where I was like, this guy's got a problem, but it wasn't
roaches.
infested.
No,
it was your kitchen.
It's not infested. It is the kitchen, but the mice were becoming kind of bad leading up to when I was trying to get this roommate switch happening.
Trying to hide all the mice.
Trying to hide the mice. So before Cupid comes to tour the apartment, like an hour before, 2 mice on the stove. Just tap dancing. They got the sunglasses and the canes.
Yeah,
I don't know where the third one is,
hat.
but I know he's somewhere.
Yeah.
And I hear him skittering around in my room, like, and it's awful because like I rearranged my room and I'm getting out all my storage bins and I'm just like seeing like mouse crap. And it's just like, where are they?
Yeah,
they're here.
Where are you?
Everywhere.
Yeah,
that's where. So Cupid comes over, fine, 10-15 minute tour, it's all nice, and then he leaves. And then like an hour later, I open the pantry, mouse skitters across the cabinet. I'm like, whoo!
Thank God.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah, we got the message, boss.
We need some new blood.
Yeah, we need to eat off somebody else. And then the first day I moved in, they're like, he has a fucking cat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Cupid. So I have in my mind been like, I hope he doesn't see a mouse. Like when are the mice gonna come? Because the roaches are here, but we've been keeping it clean, so it's actually getting better. We're keeping them at bay. I got that new roommate energy, First day of school, you want to be nice so the teacher likes you so you can get away with more shit later, you know what I mean? So I'm worried about this, and so I got mice on the brain, And
like Rihanna.
So Cupid, I come home one night and Cupid's like, "Hey, by the way, just saw some of the roommates who don't pay rent."
Whoa!
And I'm like,
nice way of putting it, Cupid.
Who are they?
Cupid pie.
I'm like, who? Is someone moved in? And he's like, the roaches. I'm like, oh, I've never heard that. Never once. I don't know. I don't get out much. People don't talk to me. So they don't tell me sayings.
So how'd that go?
He was fine. He was. I'm like, yeah, if we keep the sink clean, like it really does help, which we have been doing. But he's like, yeah, and by the way, if there's like any like a mice problem, like Venus is a very good mouser.
Whoa!
And I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess that'd be cool. I don't mice. What?
Now, what is a mouse? Is it like a dog?
Like computer? I don't even know what you're saying. I really played. He's like, no, because they'll like smell her and be deterred by that. Like they'll smell a predator, they'll smell a cat, so they'll be like, I can't fuck with this apartment.
Whoa!
Which I did not know.
I didn't know that either.
That a cat's presence was. I thought it was the fangs and the claws.
Yeah,
and
I thought it was too
superior agility,
and
the fact that they think it's a little live toy. But evidently, it's just the smell, and I haven't seen a mouse.
Dang!
But I was really like, he was like, yeah, they'll smell her. No, and I'm like, okay, I guess. And he's like, no, it's good. And I'm like, whatever, dude.
I don't even know what a mouse is. So if you see one, take a picture and show me, because I would love to know what you're talking about, man. Hopefully it's cool.
I'm totally lost.
You turn around, there's a mouse hanging from your head. He goes, shh.
Linked into my neural network, just biting on the spinal cord so it can control my mind.
You walk into your room. That's going to be sweet. Clip it.
So I don't know. I don't know what
goes to the fridge, opens the fridge. All you bought for groceries, he now is realizing is just blocks of cheese. Well, that makes sense. He's a mouse. At night, he lets the cat in your room, closes it, locks it, goes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zach.
Oh, God. So I was very strange when he was telling me about his cat
Are
being
you
a
ever going to
mouser.
be honest?
Huh?
Are you ever going to tell him like this? Place
No,
is-
unless I see him. No, I think I'm just going to continue to play, like, act like this is a problem that we're both experiencing for the first time. I think that's kind of how I'm going to play it.
I think I saw one of those things you were talking about. Are they like small?
I thought it was like a bunch of roaches working together, but it might have been one of these mice you speak of. I'm not quite sure.
I thought it was 50 roaches forming a shape like how
kind of
birds.
like birds, like a swarm in the sky or like a school of fish. I thought it was just the roaches schooling up.
I thought they were trying to play mind games
like
with me.
like in ants when they make the wrecking ball, you know?
Yeah, you know when
that
ants
movie
fall into the river
rips.
too, and they make a raft.
Oh yeah, they work together. Yeah, that movie's great. But better than Bug's Life. More
I-
gritty.
Yeah, it is.
It's
gritty.
like the 300 of Bug's Life.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so intense. You remember when the battle of the grubs, and they're like,
Yeah,
like taking
yeah.
out ants?
Yeah,
And you stab the grubs, and it's like, it's brutal.
I should watch that.
We should watch it. We
Together.
should start watching movies for, we gotta
We'll
hang
get
out
on it.
more.
Yeah,
We gotta have some good hang time in the new year.
that's the one thing I was like,
Good
if I
pod
move in with
time.
Zach, the pod is exploding.
The pod's going good.
The pod's going good. The life's going bad.
Yeah. Hey, well, then hopefully one will
pod
influence the other.
Exactly.
Yeah. The
Help
worse your
me.
life, the better your pod.
True.
Oh, last thing about the cat. Cupid got a scratching post, like a big scratch tower or whatever, for the cat and put it in the living room. And it's nice. It's like I got a big living room, so it's nice to fill it with stuff.
Yeah.
And not just live in this airplane hangar with a couch and a TV. and I bring in everything I find from the street. I'm like, maybe this feel like home. Maybe this make it home.
You're like a bird.
I'm bringing back shiny things.
Found this on the ground. Maybe it'd be good for my home.
I got broken mirrors and twigs everywhere.
bunch of dimes you get to people as rewards. Take this. I
Like
trust you.
I'm a depressed raven.
Yeah.
Caw-caw, companionship. Maybe this will make me complete. They're just trying to make a home, and they have no sense of hygie, comfort. You know about is it Hygge? Higge? You just nodded.
I thought you were going to say hygiene.
Hygge. No, it's like Swedish for comfort.
Oh, okay.
It's like a nice sense of lighting. This right now, not hygiene.
Not hygiene.
This is high press.
This is really intense. This is ice.
This is also
This is us sneaking into the country.
This is us getting deported.
I know. I don't know
Usually
what the-
that we cover up the light with the paper, and I
We
just look
didn't.
directly at it.
yeah.
And,
That's right, dude.
yeah.
You forgot everything.
I close my eyes. I'm looking at a solar eclipse right now. There's just
Yeah, that red line.
yeah. So we got the scratching tower, and Cupid's like, oh, she loves it. She loves the scratching tower. But he's like, he put out catnip everywhere. It's like, it looks like, you know what it looks like?
Which kind?
He's like, here's her cat weed, and I'm doing a bit a little bit, but I don't mean to make fun of him.
I kind of don't like him.
No, he's great. I'm
Okay.
making him sound more annoying than he
Okay.
is, just for comedic effect. But no, he doesn't sound like this, but this will be him moving forward, starting now,
Gotcha.
and then
The voice of Cupid, voiced by Zach Russell.
in a kind of petulant and annoying way. So it looks like weed, but it looks like also sand. So it's kind of a grainy type of weed.
Yeah.
And she's like, she rolls in it, she eats it. He is
But
kind of
it's
southern,
not like in a
actually.
bag.
It's not in a bag. It's out, and he covered this cat tower in it.
No.
So she's all over. No, which is fine because
No, you can cover
He
the
also
tower.
vacuums. He cleans.
Oh, so at 3 o'clock he vacuums up the dust.
He vacuums
cleans up
the
the
He
streets.
leaves it on the tower. You know,
Yeah.
she's building a little jungle in there.
That's Imagine rubbing up against something that like makes you high.
It's crazy. So he's like, she loves it. I'm like, she loves the drugs you covered it with.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like
She's not scratching. She's like, oh, like on the
Right.
just rubbing her face. Oh, she has a human's voice. Oh yeah. God, Venus. Fuck. Shit's good.
you got any more of this? Where are we going next? They got bowl service? All right, so that's all the cat. You got anything?
I got a couple of quick ones.
Yeah, give me some quick ones.
Because you know,
What do I know?
I went.
Tell me what I don't know. I won't. Tell me what I don't know. I won't.
All right, so I went back home. You went back home for the holidays. I went back home for Christmas,
Yeah.
New Year's, and you know, I like to be Chucky Coldwater. I like to take a cold shower.
Yeah.
And my mom has a pool, and the pool is frozen. It had to be like 10 degrees, and I was like, I gotta jump in this, do a cold plunge, and then
Little did I know, filled with ice-blooded scorpions.
a lot of underwater reptilia down there. in the cold desert pools. That's where they're cold-blooded, so they can swim in cold. Mm-hmm. And I put it on my story just because I couldn't. I spent like every morning just walking along the pool. Like, I can't do this. I would stick my feet in it.
Stalking the pool.
Yeah, just trying to
sizing it up.
like a snake.
What was that, about 900 cubic liters?
About a month, I could get in there, balls deep.
Take me, about 4 weeks.
Like, you know how they say when people get pet snakes that are big, they're not actually loving you. They like you because they're tracking you and trying to map how they're going to eat you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They're mapping you.
Yeah, they're mapping you. So they figure out how to eat you. The whole time they're like...
Yeah, and then I go up, left. They're just memorizing directions to get you into their... down to their butt.
Yeah. So I put on
big
my...
hips. I'm going to have to really arch
really
the
get the
hips.
jaw. Oh, it's going to be the biggest angle I've ever tried.
Pivot. A snake trying to help another snake eat an antelope.
Like parallel parking.
Pivot.
You have space.
Oh, nope. She's coming out of you. Oh, God. That must be stressful as a snake eating a big thing. You're like, am I going to pop? I'm so hungry.
You can't just eat something so big you die from it.
Yeah.
And then you just got to wait to die. I wonder that you're like, I knew it.
Anybody want some?
Please.
I got a lot to spare. You got to get a antelopectomy. So you're stalking this pool like a
snake mapping its prey.
like a hyena waiting for a gazelle to come out of the water.
Because I would get in like feet deep, and it was so cold that it would hurt my bones. And I was like, this is like, I would get out of the pool and it would hurt to walk.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is
all for dopamine, by the way.
this is all to be happier.
Just to let you guys know why he does
Yeah.
this. He's not like a sex offender who's trying to shock himself every time he gets an urge. You sound like a Navy SEAL. Like, why would anyone do this? It's very simple.
to be happy.
It's to be happy.
If it made you happy, jump in my pool.
So you're on all fours, snorting at the pool.
Taking sips. I'm looking at myself in the reflection, and I'm saying, you got this.
You're peeing on it to let it know who's boss.
Mm-hmm.
You're jumping in the warm spot to help you ease in.
Yep. And I call my buddy who does take a cold plunge, and I was like, does it hurt your bones? Like, I feel like maybe this is too cold. And he goes, we do 39 degrees. And I was like, this has to be like 5 degrees, dude. Like, I can't even put my toe in this. And he's like, yeah, it hurts, but you deal with it. And I was like, this is not, there's no way.
Yeah.
And he's like, you got it. And I'm like, fuck. And I literally spend like 40 minutes a day pacing this early in the morning. I'm trying to just do it, jump in, but it's scaring me, dude. It's my Everest. And I'm just like, I don't know.
3 foot pool.
I get
At 3.5 max.
blow up.
How deep is this thing you're jumping in? You
5.5.
5.5.
But
so
I'm trying
you
to
can
dive.
stand.
I'm trying to dive.
king.
And yeah. I'm trying to dive in and then go up near the shallow end and stay in there. And I have somebody that's a friend of mine that is like killing it. Like, he actually went and traveled abroad for like 10 years.
Okay.
You know those people that are like, I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to live in different countries of the world and experience the world. And
I think travel abroad is such a funny phrase.
is it?
Yeah, it just reminds me of like college, going abroad.
Yeah, going abroad. It seems like, but he stayed and has a great life.
Sure.
And every time I see him post, I'm like, I wish I was him. He's the one guy I'm like, I genuinely, I think I would trade at like the dream, everything to be like, oh, it's very successful and just going to different countries.
Meanwhile, you're eyeing up a cold pool like you're in a prize fight.
Exactly.
You just.
And I'm like, this is my reality.
I'll kill you.
Yeah. So I put it on my Instagram story. And then I'm like, okay, if I post it on my story.
To get public support?
No, I just post a picture of the pool, and I was like, this is very embarrassing. I'm just posting this, so I jump into this
Please
pool.
donate.
Yeah, I was like, this is embarrassing, but I'm doing this. Please, I'm just trying to jump into this pool. And then I jumped into the pool, unbelievably cold. It changed my life. I think I lost parts of my memory jumping into this pool. I got so frozen, and I tried to stand up and stay in. I lasted like 10 seconds. It affected me all day.
Yeah.
I was always cold the whole day. And I was like, I think I could do that again. And I tried, and I was too afraid. Because, like, you know, when you're in it, you're like, just keep doing it. But it was so frigid. I was like, this is gonna affect me somehow. And then I'll have to go to, like, the doctor, and they're going to be like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, your heart might get fucked up.
Yeah, it was truly that cold. And
I feel it.
it was, and I tried to dry off because I was like, just don't use a towel, dry off, let the dopamine come in.
Let the dope drip begin. Here come the squirts.
I can feel the squirt. I'm about to squirt.
Still rubbing your third eye. Oh, yeah.
Ah, fuck, I'm gonna make it.
Oh, fuck.
My life is, I'm lucky to have my life. It's all perspective.
At least my parents are alive. I'm happy.
I had a good childhood.
Yeah.
So then my buddy, he goes, he replies to the DM.
Yeah.
And he sends me
Pussy.
a link. And he goes, he sends me a link, and he goes, dude, I'm all about the cold plunge. You got to check this place out in Helsinki. You jump in a warm pool, and then it's over a cliff, and then you jump into the ocean no matter what time of year. It's the ultimate cold plunge. And I was like, there was a part of me that got mad, because I was like, yeah, let me just check out Helsinki. I think, actually, I'm going to go visit Atlantis, so on my way up, I'll stop in Hills. That's how different my life is from yours, and it makes me mad, because I'm like, oh, he's actually living. But seeing that DM.
I'll be in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Inshallah. You know, I sent out some emails. It's not really solid yet, but Helsinki's not on the map.
Yeah, I think I'll be there.
You can't even get in a pool in Arizona.
Exactly.
You think I'm like jumping off a cliff in Finland? You're out of your mind. I think I would just run in and cannonball. I think.
Really?
The concept of diving in is like you're really facing it head on.
Yeah.
As opposed to just surrendering. I would jump in and surrender.
Well, also the dive, you're already moving.
Yeah.
It's already over.
Yeah. Okay.
A cannonball, you're like, fuck.
Cannonball, you're like, you just curl up into.
Oh my god, I can't imagine. I would do it with somebody. I think I needed somebody else for it because that was one of those things where it was painful. You're like, I need a friend to experience this pain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hold your hand, but I'll remain outside the pool. I'll just, as you jump in,
run along.
I'll
with
be
me.
tied to the stairs,
like the things on dog races.
Right,
like the rabbit.
Yeah. I'll be like the mom, and you'll be like the kid with the leash backpack, and I'll kind of hold you like that. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
I'll pull you up.
Yeah. It's so cold, but I'm so happy.
You got to pee on him for warmth. And we'll film it, and we'll put it on the Patreon. And we just got to get more content out for these people.
All right, what do you got?
I got some stuff. Dude, my phone, my tech issues have continued. This was so stupid, too. The way that I ruined my phone temporarily, I was shaving, and
I like how you pantomime that for me.
Shaving.
I was shaving.
Shaving. With a razor.
Do you know what that is, Charles?
Or that's
I would love one of those, but they just, yeah.
Well, I was using Gabe's.
You bitch. No, I use my girlfriend's all the time.
But I also would, every time, before and after, wash it with soap and water. Like, fully clean it.
Yeah.
So I don't think that was actually an issue, because I was hygienic about it, because I didn't want anybody spreading anything to anyone. So I was shaving with the razor, and for the first time, I'm never this guy, but I'm like, yeah, I'll fill the sink with water. Maybe that's who I'll be.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why not? Let's make it, 2023, let's do new stuff. I'm the guy who fills the sink with water and then rinses, which I've always actually thought is gross.
Yeah, you just
fill the sink and then rinse out the razor.
Mop bucket it.
Yeah, and it's like there's stuff coming up from the drain. Mice, you know what I mean? They smell the cat. They hurry down in their scuba equipment.
They're like,
retreat. So I'm shaving. I'm struggling for an identity. So I feel like I'm going to become the water in the bowl shave guy. It's better for the environment. The water's not running the whole time.
Okay.
You just get the swish swish. And I just go to change the song on my phone and just knock it, just knock it into this fully like literally like a kayak over a waterfall. Sploosh in front, started to curve. And then the bottom went in. I just saw it like a dolphin. It's like it returned to its natural habitat. The iPhone devolved back into a sea-based creature. And I'm like, fuck! And I scoop it out really quick. Like, it was in there for, submerged for less than a second. I pull it out. The music's still playing. Everything looks fine. I'm like, they think they're waterproof. I've seen the commercials. So I go I need a bag of rice. So I run into my kitchen. It's brown.
Cupid, the rice!
He's not here.
He breaks glass.
He's not even here.
So it's covering all the floors with rice.
The cat, Venus.
This is not a drill.
Venus is like, oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck. This is even better than the nip.
Oh, shit.
I love rice. Turns out
I'm a rice cat.
I'm a rice cat.
I'm a Rice Krispie kitty. Snap, crackle, me. All right, crunch. I'm a
snap, crackle, pussy. That's me, baby. I'm a snap, crackle, pea. So I put the phone in the bag of rice, and then I immediately start looking. I'm like, the music's playing, but now the screen's not turning on. So I'm looking up how to dry out a phone, how to see if there's water damage. You can take out the SIM card, and then they say don't move the phone as much as you can.
Oh, like somebody with a concussion.
It'll move the water around inside the phone.
Ooh.
So they're like, don't also put it in rice. ultimately, I put it in front of a fan with the SIM card open just to dry it out for like hours, and that didn't work. So I had to take it to this U-Break iFix. So I took it in. The guy gives me the spiel. He's like, all right, for flat 200, we can do the water damage repair, but it's also not guaranteed. It's very finicky. So, like, we'll get it to working condition, but the minute you walk out the store, it's out of our hands. I'm like, cool.
Kind of sounds like you guys aren't doing your job.
Right.
But you're just offering that as a price?
We can get it across the finish line, but it will collapse and die.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll make it into a Skittle.
For $200.
For $200, yeah. They can, like, get it working, and then, I don't know.
They give it one last breath.
Yeah.
Do you want one last day on Earth?
Walk out the store.
Yeah.
So it ended up being, like, a week, whatever, I was without my phone, and it was awesome. It was, like, annoying because I needed Google Maps. I started camping out in Starbuckses.
Oh,
like, with the computer.
I remember that.
Getting the free Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Just, like, where's my... I'm like, those are the checkpoints, you know? Those are my little bonfires that I get to rest at.
It's a more of a journey of the city, too.
It is,
It's
especially
fun.
when you're biking or something,
Yeah.
and you're not just going by the train. Like, I had to drive without a phone a few times and just memorize. I was, like, looking at Google Maps. It made me so present. It actually concerned me how present I became without my phone. I was walking to the car, and I was just like, I'm grateful for my legs. So, I don't know. It just forced me to... It just pushed me into just being.
That's great.
It was awesome. You've lost your phone, right?
Yeah, I used to have
You feel
I used
that?
to do that all the time. But I remember losing it in New York and like running from Starbucks to Starbucks like it's an embassy. And then you're just like, oh man, I need refuge. And they're like, you
And
can
a
a map of 8th and 9th. I thought I knew. Sometimes you're like, I got it.
How to get to this bar show? Help!
Yeah, help me, please.
But I think it really did make me feel less anxious because when I noticed it on the drive here with my phone. Every time I was at a red light or like idle time with your phone, if you have it with you, becomes like an opportunity that's almost obligatory to try to like do something. You can be productive at any point in the day. Like you could check your email, you could look at your bank account, remember if you paid the bill, you're like, oh, make that calendar appointment. You know what I mean? Like any downtime, you're like, what should I be doing? Should I be looking at something? The news? My friends? My ex? Like any, instead of just like looking around and being like, what's going on like right around me?
Mm-hmm. And just thinking helps with thinking of jokes too.
Yeah, the phone's the enemy, which being without it for a little bit made me be like, wanna fight it more because I'm like, it sucks.
Yeah, you forget that it is it's all a trap. Marty says he loves his little flippy.
Yeah. So it's all a trap. I guess I didn't have much with the phone thing. I had sex on my broken bed. I can tell you about that.
Sure. I got
What do you got?
eating hot soup.
Give me the hot
This is a
soup.
quick one.
Give
All
me the
right,
hot
this is
soup.
something I don't know. This is just something that I found out that I feel like I'm proud in like weird ways. I don't. Maybe you would do this because it might be another cheap thing. The other day I didn't have dinner. I always go out and I get soup.
I'm listening.
Yeah, you cheap bitch. Go out,
Thank
get
you.
soup, come home, making the soup. I'm a guy, I love to add black pepper to
Okay,
soup.
sure.
But I always surpass the line with black pepper to where it is no longer soup, it's just a bowl of wet pepper. And I'll find out
Oh,
first
Jesus.
spoon. I'll go, too much. This is a bowl of pepper. But I will never I'll never just switch it
How much
up.
pepper are you putting in? It's
So much pepper.
It's accumulating at the bottom, or like just
yeah,
in
it's
clumps?
full
It's
of
clumping
pepper.
up?
Well, I do two. If I have soup for dinner, I'm doing 2 cans. So
Sure.
no parrots.
What soup?
And I'll just go to the store. I'll just go to the store. And
he's available for children's birthdays. He can do a mean balloon snake.
balloon snake.
Yeah,
My
that's my hack balloon animal joke. Yeah,
this is a big snake.
I drew eyes. What do you want, kid? I'm fucking Union. I'm out of here at 4:30. Go ahead.
Don't do that.
You sound like my mom.
So every time I make a bowl of pepper soup, and this time I added,
Which I call poop. What'd you add?
I added red pepper flakes as well. So it
Okay.
was a storm of black and red pepper flakes. Both ants in my bowl, spice in my mouth up.
Clouds, a red sea.
And I just, first spoon, I go, you fucked up. And then I always go, well, you got to deal with your mistakes.
Oh, my God.
And I just get a really cold glass of water because I know this is going to burn.
Yeah.
And I'll just spoon, water, cry, repeat until the bowl is gone. I hate eat
Jeez,
the
dude.
soup.
You could have poured the cold water in the soup.
I could have.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be a man.
No,
I wouldn't stand a man before you.
So this is
I think I was just high.
Okay.
And way too much pepper.
I hear what you mean. You're like, yeah, I fucked up. I could have done this right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little like, well, I have to learn my lesson. You kind of got to parent yourself. And well, now eat it.
Now eat the really bad
You're
soup.
shoving your face in it.
Yeah. Eat it.
Come on.
Eat it.
Yeah. Charles did a bad thing. Go to your room.
But also you forget that then I just have a fucking beehive in my stomach all night. I'm like, oh yeah, this was a bad idea.
Too.
I got magnesium in the mail.
You shouldn't exact vengeance on yourself through food.
I know, very weird.
Yeah.
I think I'm the worst masochist.
Yeah.
No, I like to cause my innards pain.
Yeah.
That's how I get off.
Yeah.
I got magnesium.
I can't come if I don't have a stomach ache.
My pancreas has to feel tight. You know what magnesium is? You take it before bed, just magnesium
It's a chemical,
supplement.
MG.
It's
MGK.
an element.
Okay.
It helps you rest, de-stress, deeper sleep, more REM, more vivid dreams. But also, it goes in.
Can't watch porn. That's the only place I have.
Yep, in my dreams.
It's the only place.
I used to have
you
a
can't
joke
search.
like that. What are we doing on time?
We're doing we got about like 12 minutes left.
Okay. But I'm doing magnesium.
Yeah.
And the worst part about magnesium is it evicts all the poop in your body violently.
Sorry guys, you gotta go.
You gotta go. It's where your stomach bubbles because it's a fizzy drink. So then it goes in and it just starts mousing, finding all the mice.
Foaming it up. Yeah, foaming up the
so
holes.
you heal it. It's like stuff's going on down there. There's a war. And then you'll just explode for like a day. It gets everything. And
Sounds fun.
It's a squirt of dopamine, if you catch my drift. And I took it during...
Out with the bad, in with the dope.
Yeah, exactly. I always take it at night. I forget that if you're used to taking it, it doesn't really do that. But the first couple of days you get back on magnesium, it's hell. Mm-hmm. And I took it at like noon, and I went to the gym. I only made it to stretching before it hit. So within 15 minutes, I was stretching my hip. You're like,
loosening the body.
Yeah, I was
You're getting everything flowing.
I got stuck I thought I was gonna have to. For a while, I was like, I have to stay in this pose until my body says it's okay to stand. Because right now
you're going through a contraction.
This is the only form that's keeping
the
poop
pose?
in. It was like a lunge. You stretch your hip.
Okay.
And so my legs were both out. So I was like,
I gotta keep these. Oh man. You gotta close the cheeks but keep the legs out?
Yeah, keep the legs.
You're shadow boxing your poop.
And then
poop demon, I shall defeat you.
So then I stayed and I just stayed there for a little bit. Get home, and that's the shitty thing about roommates is I was beyond.
Oh my god, that is the shitty thing about
I made it
roommates.
home by God's grace.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked in the door, His grace had left me, and I had to. I had to go to the bathroom.
Where art thou, Lord?
Yeah, I had
Thou
a
hast
certain amount of
forsaken me.
steps before the tires on my asshole gave way to the rims. You know what I mean? No protection left.
I was skidding into home.
Yeah.
And in my pants.
So then I opened the door. Just about to crawl to the bathroom. Shitting my pants. And then
Shooting you
what do I
forward a
see as
little.
soon as I open?
Come on. It's very
I believe.
It's very Randy Marsh scene.
Yeah.
Stan, get your mother.
Yeah, exactly. It's the funniest noise. So
All right,
funny.
so you're rushing in.
So I rush in, open the door.
Stiff arm your roommate. Get the fuck out of my way. Oh, it's coming.
I open the door into a...
It rips your face open. I'm Charles now.
My baby's like...
He was all shit. He's 99% shit.
It's like that South Park with U2, the singer Bono.
Yeah. Isn't he just a piece of shit?
Yeah. Because he was number 2, so who's number 1? Or something like that.
Yeah.
I slam the door open. What do I see? Bathroom door closed. Light on. Shower noise.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And it's my roommate that takes a long shower, of course. You can always tell she's at the halfway point because she snot rockets halfway through. Every shower at noon in her shower time, she goes, loud. both nostrils on blast.
You hear the ball leave the
It's
musket.
a geezer that's once a day, Old Glory goes off, and it's in the place.
A geezer.
A geyser.
A geyser.
A geezer or a geyser.
Geezer of a geyser.
And it's in the fucking
It's actually a
porcelain
dazer,
tub
you
that
know?
we all share. Hey, I'm gonna do this in here. It's like if you're peeing, I don't know.
I want to gag. I'm thinking about that.
And so I come in and I'm like, and I literally get on the ground, get in that same pose that I did in the gym. I tighten it up, and I'm on the ground in my apartment. And my girlfriend looks at me. She's like, "What?" And I'm like, "I gotta go." And I'm like holding my stomach.
Oh my!
My stomach's like just ready to blow. One more breath, I'm out. And then
You drown.
I am septic drowning.
He drowned in his own shit. God rest his soul.
And then I really had to pull from every
Fiber your asshole.
Yeah, to just keep it. I went in my room
Muster
and just
all the
like sat
poops.
down. I timed it because I was like, I'm furious. I kind of wanted to be. I was like, let's see how long of a shower she takes. And then I got to like 6 minutes, and I was like, because at 6 minutes I didn't even hear the
Snot.
the snot. And I was like,
the bell
this
that,
is
that tolls at midday.
Yeah, the town bell, grog time. And so at 7 I hear the snot, and I'm like, I think we can make it.
You can come in around the mountain.
She got to like 12 minutes 50 seconds, got out,
Okay.
which is not a long amount of time, but when
you gotta poop.
yeah, and
It's
then
different. It's different, man.
I don't like noise when I go to the bathroom too. And the magnesium noises that occur, I turn the shower on, I play a podcast.
Noise is coming out of
Yeah,
you.
the sink's going.
Making
I got the blow
noise.
dryer, somebody's microwaving something. I make sure I don't want anybody to
You
know.
do like noise to cover up.
Yes,
your noise.
but nobody else does it, and it's crazy.
Oh
to me.
well, it's okay.
Nah.
That
Cover it up.
no, it's okay that you do it. Oh, you know that though. You think they're wrong.
I don't think
I
they're
was about to
wrong.
come for you, but yeah, you obviously think they're wrong.
I don't think they're wrong, but I just don't want to hear it. And I think I'm doing. I feel like you'd rather listen to Queens of the Stone Age featuring a shower.
Yeah, why not?
Than me actually going to the bathroom.
Yeah. You listening to Queens of the Stone Age?
I play that when I poop.
Which one?
I
Go
play
with the
all
Flow?
the. Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah,
It's like it's
I
just
like that one.
easy and it just starts cool.
I like it.
Na,
Na
na,
na
na,
na na.
But because of magnesium, I had a dream that I was in White Lotus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
As who?
I was
Jennifer Coolidge?
I wish.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm so sorry.
Did you watch the second season?
No.
I was in the second season at a party, and then these two people from Freestyle noticed that I shouldn't be there because people in the second season were being like, "Who's that?" Because there's some
okay.
sinister.
Oh.
And then these two people who come to Freestyle took me in a room and they're like, "You got to wear a certain type of shirt if you want to belong. Your secret's safe with us." And then they gave me, it was like a fluffy material to put in my pocket.
Okay.
They,
Like a handkerchief?
yeah. And I put it in, and then I was like, I belong here now. And then, because in the second season, it's even
Now
more.
you're a house elf. They just gave you a sock.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're their little servant
Yeah,
now. You were tricked.
I'm Dobby.
Yeah.
And then I woke up. It was all vivid and very fun.
Were you lucid or was it just vivid?
I think both.
Were you in control?
I wasn't in control. Like, if I was actually in control, I'd be like, screw this dream. Let's go do something else.
All right, let's find Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, exactly.
From season 1. How do I go back in time here? You know what? I saw her on the show, but I didn't know it was Sydney Sweeney. But it was funny because I made a similar connection. I'm like, that looks like a hot girl who's too young to be attracted to. Which is like the character she plays, even though she is like a grown lady.
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
She's like early 20s, I think.
Yeah. But she's
an adult.
She's an adult.
But so she always plays people who are like, you probably shouldn't like me. Like,
Yeah,
sexually, you're kind of weird if you like me, this character.
This really hot character.
This really hot but young
character. Huge bust.
I got the coffee in the tub. I got one more for you.
Okay.
You got any more?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. So recently I was having some sex. I was having sex on my italics bed.
Your bed does have a slant.
It has a slant, and let me tell you, the slant does not improve when you're rocking
I always
around
laugh
the
when
Christmas
I see it
tree.
because I'm like, what's happening here?
I have not had sex in this bed very much, and in its current form, and because it's held together by screws just to fill people in. It's like this wooden frame has been through 3 or 4 moves. It's begging for death. I will not release it. I'm screwing it together. It's broken in like 3 or 4 places, and I'm just. It's more metal than it is wood. It's very heavy. It's like Wolverine. But anyway, so it's not built for motion. You know, sometimes like the if one part of it breaks and then I fix it, I didn't rewrite the underlying boards, there'll be like little pockets, like divots, like, you know, no man's land in World War I, just little trenches in the bed where your foot can kind of sink in a little. It's weird.
Feels good though.
No,
Oh.
It feels like I'm walking on the moon and it's uncertain and I don't know how much oxygen I have left. But you can't move on the bed. So like my roommate, I told that I was having someone over and he's cool with it, but I know he's in his room. Which we share a wall. So the bed, here's what I think about making noise, having a roommate, making noise with the sex, with the roommate. If you make the bodily noises, that's fine. You know, you got to get your due, right? But if you're making the verbal noises, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Then you're showing off.
Yeah.
You're annoying on purpose. Stop it.
It's weird.
Stop it. So we were respectful in that regard. But in terms of the bed, it was like... and like hitting my desk and just like it seems like a minor earthquake is happening. You know, not to brag, but I'm bringing the house down. He's like, "Is that the mice?" They're working together. It's like on a Viking ship. Bro! Like it was brutal. It was like a carnival ride.
Did it help with the motion? Did it kind of spring her back and forth?
I mean, you know, I'm trying to grab the headboard. It's a moving target.
It's like that basketball arcade game with the hoop moves.
I'm lost at sea. Yeah. I'm like, I'm trying to evade my bed. It's like the moving staircase in Harry Potter. I'm trying to guess its movements. It's like trying to have sex with Peach while fighting Bowser. You know, it is a Bowser bed. I don't know if you've seen it recently, but it has. So I've screwed it, but
it's chained to the ceiling.
It's chained to the ceiling, for its own protection. But I've screwed in like screws that face outward. You know, like where your shin might graze or something. So it looks like it has spikes on it. So it kind of is like Bowser's bed. I think of myself as a kind of an evil turtle. Is he a turtle? He's like a tortoise.
He's like a tortoise,
like a snapping turtle.
Yeah.
That's pretty lame when you think about plumbers fighting a turtle. So I'm like, let's move to the floor. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, no, just because, you know, it's crazy right now. And so we move to the floor, and then she's on top, and then I'm laying there, and I'm like, okay, this seems good. And then I just hear the floorboard start to... I'm like sitting on the creakiest part of the floorboard in my room.
Dang.
And I'm like, well, I can't ask to move again. You know, you can move one table in a restaurant. You can't move twice.
Yeah, then you're weird.
Then you're strange.
Yeah.
Then it's like, what's going on with you? I thought we were having a nice time. So now I'm just trying to like now I'm doing an ab workout. I'm lifting my butt off the floor, trying to, you know, engage without touching the floor. So it's really knees, hips, legs. It's not really working. I'm kind of getting lazy.
That's very considerate of you.
I mean, it was.
Or did it hurt you? Is it?
It was me being like self-conscious.
You got it.
It's for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's me, but it's them. But it's me because it's them, and I can't handle that they're, you know, probably hearing this.
Who's them? Cupid and the cat.
Cupid and Venus. Yep. I don't want either.
Venus,
of them.
I think, is strung out on the. He's probably listening high. Like,
she has black and white spirals in her eyes.
If anything, she's watching.
Just conked out. She watches cat TV. I see her on the bed
great.
sometimes. It's so funny how he sets her up. He really does think of her as a queen. I saw her one time, his laptop open, like watching some kind of like candle, but there's bird noises in the background. The cat's just like staring at the thing. Cupid's not in the room. It's just the cat on the bed watching TV. It's crazy.
Gotta get that cat some blue light glasses.
Yeah, I was about to give it some kitty cat popcorn.
Okay, so did you guys get to the destination?
Yeah, no, it was. Thanks for asking, man. It was, yes. It ended
I'm just
up
trying to continue the story.
Look, dude, I don't care if you came. I'm just trying to, for the listeners, give them something to close on. No, that was mainly it. It was just that the floorboard was creaking, and I couldn't escape. Like, there was no place
I've had those feelings
to have sex in my room that wasn't, like, I feel somewhat rude. So I think I got to get a new bed frame or not ever have sex in my apartment again. And I think I'm going to... Which one do you think
Probably
I'm
the
going to
bed frame. The other one's tough.
No, it's definitely the other one. I'll just go to theirs.
Every time, though?
Yeah, I'd like to not be at theirs every time.
Well, me too. And I'm glad I'm glad that we have decided that.
I just want to stay. I want to stay at yours more, Charles. Did you hear the newest episode of Overshadowed? I think they admitted to hooking up and then debating where they were going to stay. I don't know, man. Read between the líneas. The líneas. The líneas.
This guy always tries to say Spanish.
Okay. I think we got to go.
Always tries to say one word in Spanish.
Yeah, I think we got to go.
All right.
All right. We're back.
We're back.
We're back. Hey, forget what you hear.
Forget what you heard.
Forget what you heard. It's about we're back. Okay? And we'll be back again.
Really soon. And we
Not
promise.
as soon as you'd like, but sooner than we think. Fingers crossed.
This episode is dedicated to Venus Alatucha.
Venus Alatucha, may long live her reign.
Thank you so much for listening to the episode. As we said before, we are back. Please listen to the episodes. You can find us everywhere you find all podcasts. You can watch our video episodes on YouTube. Please do a huge favor. First of all, leave a review. All
Subscribe
those
to
help.
the Patreon.
Please, it's $2.50. You get a lot of bonus
For a
content.
limited time. It should be $5. But we're putting stuff up there. We got a funny, poop-heavy 10-minute clip from the Nick and Nathan episode that you're really going to love.
It's great stuff.
And if you're not on there, you should be. And there's there's a fun bonus. There's bonus episodes.
Yeah, there's fun stuff.
We got to do the Amelia one and the Capone
Yeah,
one. We
just
should
check it out. It's $2.
Check it out,
It's
guys.
$2.50.
Where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram and all other platforms at Charles_Engle. You can see us together every week on Tuesdays at the Bowery Electric at Freestyle Comedy Show if you happen to live in New York.